It doesn't really have everyone's login and logout reported times. Aside from Miu, everyone has logged in and out once. Then it appeared that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Also, there was something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program. It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. The program's been rewritten? Obviously, Miu was the only person capable of doing that. So which files did she rewrite and what did she change? I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time. Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases. And I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Oh yeah, I already talked to Kaito. Yeah. Himiko, anything? Or Gonta?
Hey,
Gonta, are you alright?
so dumb.
Come on, you still depressed about Miu? Don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think is the culprit?
Don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
But why this happened? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
Must be.
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Hey, don't talk to him. Don't talk about him like that, you bitch. Bitch! I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry. Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he could not protect Miu.
hey,
If you feel bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gonta understand.
Do his best.
Going to do his best to find culprit. Going to definitely do his best this time. Yep, that's the spirit. Ugh. No, Kokichi's encouraging him. Ugh. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. I thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
you're right.
that's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar. Can you tell me more details about that? Yeah. We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Miu was too right. No, Miu volunteered to look around outside the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then, right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound from outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from the inside. Something hitting the chapel. So we rushed outside to check on the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see, thank you.
Oh,
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross the river, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. And this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Miu. Who could have come into contact with Miu at the chapel? Sweet.
Like I thought.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. Yeah, I remember that. So you saw Mew then? I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't feel as guilty.
Because?
If you had been positive it was Mew, then you would have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know.
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
Dad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew? I thought I was mistaken, but it didn't really bother me, so about 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it, we heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go on. We're getting too many flashbacks.
Huh?
Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Samugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miyu said that. Another flashback. There we go. Yep. Because of the loading point. It's just a minor flashback. Jesus.
I see.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So, did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying. Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not have noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito.
Hey.
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation. My conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi. And then we used a signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not. I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take the game seriously, Kaito. Okay. Loud noise. I suppose I'll investigate everything I can.
Hey.
Are you done investigating the crime scene yet? So what are you going... So do you know who the culprit is yet? No, this might actually be a crime scene. Wait, what? What did you just say? Shit, that's just the wrong one. And that takes forever. No, this might this might not actually be the crime scene. Meaning there are possibilities that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be the virtual world. We should go there again.
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too. Oh, great. He's coming? You must really like me, huh? Whatever you say, say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think that we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go? Oh, so I get to be the avatar again? Did you actually like the avatar after all? I'm going to stay here. He's in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search the place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. What? You're surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close. So you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
Right already.
It's fine, just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Thank God, I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who are you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Hibo. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Sumugi, and I prepared to enter the virtual world. Here we go again. We picked up our helmets once again, so we get the same seats as before, and Miyu's dead body is still there.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue...
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand. If you're that...
Flip the switch. Just skip that, because about that stuff.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you liked it after all. So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently we always arrived in this room when we log in. Miyu said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
Huh?
Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop? Yes, we need to investigate the area too. First, we're going to check Miyu's avatar, right?
Right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel. Then let's head out to the chapel. Can I check the rooftop first? Or not? We're heading to the chapel. Okay. First one is one. This movie had the dining room. It does the rooftop. Outside. Forest surrounded by walls in all four directions. There's a loading point between the most side of the sound to pass through the loading point. To get to the mansion of the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how the world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. This map was made by Miyu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at these maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You are not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know. I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating, just investigating. Okay, we gotta head to the chapel first. God, I want to continue to play this game, but it's just that it's almost been 4 hours. Oh, Shuichi, could you please come over with me? Come with me? Oh. I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. Toilet paper. This is toilet paper, right? Why should it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. It never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Wait.
But
It is strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? The chapel. Chapel. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't walk over it. I can't walk
Hey,
over.
so
Yep.
you know,
It's the same. It's not some other signboard, right? She said that there was
No.
only one of them, right? It's definitely the same. I brought it back. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river. Oh, so that's what happened. But there's something bothering me. The rocks on the signboard got caught onto the chapel. They were on the mansion side. Is that what bothered you? It could have just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion. That's odd. Flow of the river.
Shuichi.
Think about it later, bro. Let's get moving. That's true. So my question that could probably be brought up later. All right, we need to investigate the scene. Yeah, because it's weird. It could work in the sense that this is almost never ending. In the sense that if you keep going far past the chapel, you end up back into the mansion. But the thing is that it's just that loading screen that's not screen, but the loading area that's weird. I found her. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. What?
So
There's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just where we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I remember it's a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start chant right now, you know.
unfortunately,
No, thank you. I would not. I think I could not wait a whole year. The logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all the stuff scattered around. What happened here?
jeez.
That's what I was gonna. That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. This is a hammer. What would a hammer? What would it be a hammer in this world? Yeah. Hammers are very dangerous. She been lying? Is this a cell phone? But are cell phones? There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be used for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so a cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this in here.
Ah,
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just need to test out something.
come on, man.
Help out.
Of course.
I never say no to a favor for my sidekick.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know,
So what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You don't have to do anything. Just stand here. Just gotta stand here. Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
Oh. And use the log out just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves if you just say their names. You can log out anyone you
All
like.
right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm just starting to pin this down. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Latisse? Why is it here? It's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. Its use is common in bathrooms.
eh?
I didn't see anything from the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel. Then why is it here?
Yeah.
I just figured it out with my magic. Did you?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. Even if we were to use it to cross, I don't. There's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me? But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this Latisse is left here, but I'm sure that it has to do something with the case. Alright, time to look at Miu's body now. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. I logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. It makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappears, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injury, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there's nothing that allows me to keep going forward. What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whisper I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard a whisper?
Yes.
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh. That. It would seem Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other? Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop? But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, then why did Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
Right.
That is true. If they were to meet on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone to the chapel to the mansion. From the chapel to the mansion, she said. That's true. Something is strange about this. Okay, I finished my investigation in this area. It seems like we're finished with investigating this place.
Okay.
Yep, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems like you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world. So, what are we going to do next? Are we going to go back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I need to investigate. The mansion's rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito got logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you wanted to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right. Oh, my stomach is growling right now. I didn't eat dinner. Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi.
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Ninja run. Oh, there's Kaito.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
Kaito, I'm sorry. I wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out and I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now. You're here? You're still awake? Didn't you say you had to go to bed? Come on now. That's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's so important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it. Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay.
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my psychic. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you? Some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop. Ended up watching Destiny. Jesus. Like, of what? Destiny videos of what? Destiny hentai? Oh man. That one hentai with Ghost? Yeah, you know the one. You know the one. Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. How to and new items. Jesus. A little different from what I remember. It feels like as if something is missing. The Latrice. I don't remember. Okay, I guess fuck that then. Don't worry. I'm gonna be done in a bit after I finish the investigation, and then we're moving on to class trial. I think at the point where they're like, "Oh, it's time for class trial," I should be like, "Yep, done." Get it over with. It might be binoculars. Let's use the binoculars. I can see the building is on the top of a hill. This is probably because of the map's loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. That is true. I can't think about something that's missing. The fucking Latrice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It could be pronouncing that incorrectly, but What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
The murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this. They're always locked room mysteries created by piles of snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints in the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There is nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have been arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Hey Kibo, I wanted to ask your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from the roof from outside the mansion? No, that would be very difficult. This rooftop is rather high, and even on the edge of the rooftop is roughly the height of the three to 4 story building. Jesus,
You're right.
It's almost that point. Yes, certainly too high to jump, which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside, which means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. Unless Miyu was some kind of climbing expert. What's wrong, Smoogie? Look at the doorknob. It's locked. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on the outside of the door. Isn't that usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out. Is that so, huh? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That's important information. I expect everything here. All... No, okay. Maki? Here you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, what are you doing here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi.
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything that I needed.
Shuichi.
Well then, let's head back first.
I don't wanna.
We'll head back for what? What? I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
Then
We should go too.
Hey.
What's wrong? Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too. What? I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Sahara. Before you're a detective. Don't you ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That means a lot. We're friends now. We're best friends. Was she being considerate just now? She's being too soon. But I like that. Oh, God. We're just gonna see the thing that got analyzed and then we'll call it for tonight. And then I could go eat a muffin. Because I'm actually starving. Around like maybe like 5, I took a nap and then I woke up like super late. So I didn't eat anything. I only ate like lunch and that was chicken soup. By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito? What? When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. I'm sorry, that's probably my fault. We're back, and Miyu's body is still there. I feel really bad for Miyu. I pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi.
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved. Hey, there's something I want to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay? What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So, what was it that you wanted to ask?
All right?
You planned to meet Miyu on the rooftop, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that. Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective. Okay, I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked. Locked? After I gave up, we went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me? Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say that there is no witness who can prove I wasn't there. Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway.
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Partners? Partners. Which one is it? Did you meet Miyu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it?
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put it together, a lot of important facts, so here they are. He's really trying his best to be our friend, at least a little bit. First, the person who tampered with this program was Mami, like we suspected. Mami has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only thing eccentric about her.
Got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
Subtle.
It looks like Mami deleted a lot of objects from the killing game simulator. She said that she deleted everything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer? That's true, only a hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose? What did she add? Oh, did she add anything? Sorry, excuse me. We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was the original feature of the program. That implies Miyu hid that fact from us, which means all Mami added were 2 maps and the rest was already part of the program. While we're asking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered
Okie
with?
dokie.
Well, it looks like she tampered with a certain parameter of the program. Parameter? Everything that... everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar non-human object parameter.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the only difference is that for identification purposes, so it probably... Oh, it's only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So...
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. Okay. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on the X and Y axis. And it seems that Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the Y axis. She created an additional wall. So that wall. There was the Y axis.
Hey.
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Mew added? Jesus. What was the world originally? Mew said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Oh, that area. At the not the loading point. Also, it looks like an extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through? That's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are all those things she tampered with? There's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting. Yeah, the setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then
So if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed? Who was it? It was Kokichi. It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys? That helped a lot, thanks. Interesting. Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case. Some sort of avatar or user error occurred when you all logged out, when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you were all logged in. I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Okay, there we go. It's the bell for the class trials.
Okay, I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self.
I could go for sushi.
I'll be way more energized later. Anyway,
Just saw the sushi on the side. I was like, I could definitely go for some sushi.
hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all, you know, but it's gonna start, huh? No one can stop it anymore? No, we can't.
So,
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. Your friend. Huh? We just decided we're friends? Or he just decided we're friends. Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miyu's death.
that's so mean.
And he'll get the revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. That too. Meeting you all has really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. The red flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out myself.
So long. Farewell.
Okay.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
Stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Do his best.
Wow.
I'm super excited. I definitely exposed the culprit this time. We're excited about this. With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. So two. Damn, son. I wonder who could have done it. It seems a little too obvious, but you, like I said, it's one of those things of the game where it's anything can happen. It looks like that's everyone. Wow. We're down to 7 people. Then it's gonna be 6. This is everyone, huh? There's a lot less of us
Plain
now.
to see.
Unfortunately. Right?
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one. Let's focus on surviving the class trial
I
first.
guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'll just be the culprit left. That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all die, then the killing game would end. Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side. Yeah. It's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Man, everyone's really relying on me. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. I can't find the truth here. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey, Shuichi. You're getting all tense. What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry that burden all...
Get it?
And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito? What's your problem?
Really don't get it.
We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through the class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
You know.
I think that's the most annoying thing about you. That's the most annoying thing you can do to Shuichi, you know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not... Kokichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Well, killer girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick as Kokichi turned around dejected.
jeez.
Finally, the pest is gone. Thanks, Maki-ro. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry. Kaito, I'm okay.
Well.
I know what you have to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi.
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kaito. We're bros. Alright, let's save here. Finally. Finally, I can end the stream. It's been 4 hours. Jesus. Alright, thank you. It's been fun. I'll be back tomorrow. See you later. Bye.